Hello, lovely viewers! Welcome to this new Craft&Chat video where I will be making a paper cutout illustration. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Chloe. I'm a Belgian illustrator, crafter, writer, and YouTuber. I've got a bunch of videos covering my artsy life as well as daily shenanigans. If you're interested in that, please check them out, but only at the end of this video. As you can see here, I start by painting all of the separate elements using my Ecoliné colored inks, which is a medium I really enjoy for its fluidity. It allows for wide, smooth movement. I really got in the zone and could have basically painted trees for hours and hours because it's just so relaxing, it's so smooth. I don't know how to explain it, it's kinda therapeutic. No thoughts, just trees. You'll see later on that a lot of the extra branches and even some of the trees were not used in the final illustration. So now that I've cut all the bits that I could cut with my scissors, I'm going to get my X-Acto knife out and get down to business. I've been kind of pushing it off, but it's time for me to draw the characters for this illustration. I don't know why I've been pushing it off, I was just hyper-focusing on the trees. Okay, let's draw them characters now. The characters are an apple and a pomegranate, which are two representations of the forbidden fruit, which is the general theme of this illustration. I don't know why at the moment I like drawing characters that don't have a human face. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm not that good at drawing faces. Also, I recently went out to buy some actual masking liquid, so that's what I'm using right there, and yeah, it's the right medium this time. I'm not dumb anymore. I used watercolor instead of Ecoline for the characters because I find it easier to work for smaller, more precise zones. I will explain that more in details whenever I do a Toolbox video about watercolor and Ecoline. Let me know in the comments if you'd like a Toolbox about watercolors and colored inks. Once the characters were nice and dry, I took off the masking liquid, I added some details like the eyes, and I cut the pieces with my X-Acto knife. Paper cutout is a very fun technique, but it leaves such a mess. Goodness.
The brambles? Brambles? Terrible idea. I wanted to slap myself in the face. It was the worst idea I ever had. It looks amazing. It looks super cool. Look at them brambles. Amazing. In practice, making them, it was god awful. Why do I do that to myself?
So yeah, I came up with a little plan and painted more brambles on the bush itself so that the cutout brambles would be a nice accent to add some texture instead of just being the main thing. It saved me a lot of work and it saved my hand.
So at this point I have a few brambles left to cut, but my hand is really cramping. So what I think I'm gonna do, since the brambles are really like coming on top of everything, I'm going to start gluing a few stuff already, a bit of the background. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. It's not a toolbox video because I've done collages before, but recently it's only the second time that I'm doing one, so I didn't feel like making it a toolbox video. Also, there were sometimes the angles are not right and you can't really see what I'm doing because I was just completely zoning out and forgetting that I was filming and just forgetting to move the camera to get a different angle. So yeah, so it wouldn't make a good toolbox video. That's why it's a craft and chat video.
Then the time came to put the characters together. I had to be a bit careful about it because it was really important that every bit was in the right place, especially the arms, because the whole point is that they are holding hands. So I had to take that into account, to also take the background into account, to make sure that they were, that everything was in the right place. So what I did is that I marked down where her arm had to come, where her hand had to be before actually gluing it on. And then I did the same for him.
Solo. Is it a Eurovision special? It was the first one. It was Austria.
Oh yeah, about
Edgar Allan Poe.
I'm really glad that I got this liquid glue instead of my glue stick, but yeah, gotta be careful with dropping some. Luckily, it was just on the side, on the protecting paper, so I was good.
Yeah, it's a Eurovision special.
I was very careful and patient with the characters. I really didn't want to get the placement wrong, so I checked it like 3 times before I actually stick them on the background.
Oh yeah.
Quoi?
Was it a few days ago you were like, I can't believe you've never heard the song Bring Me to Life?
Yeah. Quite possibly.
I have heard the song Bring Me to Life, but only a version that this man has sung.
Oh my god.
And now the reveal. I love them. I don't know, I love them. I think they look amazing, my children. Or maybe I'm just biased by the hours I spent on this, and I'm like, ain't no way I'm saying it's ugly. Ain't no way I'm saying I'm unhappy with it, because the time and energy that went into this. Do I think it's perfect? No. What would I change? Right now I don't know, because I had my nose on it for days. Especially yesterday, like I really cracked on yesterday because I wanted to finish it, because I wanted to see it all together. I definitely think it's a little bit wonky. It's not, like there are some bits that are not in the right, that are not always in the right places. Do I like it as much as the Cloud and Moon one? I don't know. Maybe not. The vibes are very, very different. I think I like the Cloud and Moon one because clouds and moons and stars are more of my aesthetic than fruits. And also because the color palette of the other one is more of my colors than this one, like greens and reds. I love green. I really like green. I like green in art, I like green in home decor, I like green in clothes. But it's very green. Like it's very, very green. And red, I don't like. I'm looking at my art wall right now and I'm like, there's no straight up red. I love it. But I think it's the palette that is throwing me off a little bit. And also, it was definitely more work and more details than the cloud one. Because, like, the clouds, they're just big blobs. I cut them with my... Oh my god, will you relax? Living in the city center. So, I was saying, clouds, they're just big blobs. I cut them with my scissors. I didn't need to use my X-Acto knife. I can't wait for this video to be out so that I can post these bad boys on the Instagram, because I love them. I don't know if I'm going to frame them or not. I don't know how it's going to look in a frame. Do I want to put them up? I do not know. Do I want to make more of these? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so the next one I'll make might be a Toolbox video, and it will be a spooky one because it's officially the start of spooky season. It's September 1st. It's Halloween the 1st, it's spooky season, so get ready for the spooky content. I'm going to do some needle felted ghosts, I'm going to make bat brooches, I'm going to make an acrylic toolbox video, and it will be a spooky painting for my wall because I need more of those. I've been speaking for ages, so I'm going to stop right now. Next week's video is finally going to be the Sprouting Storytellers log number 2. I don't know if you've been waiting for it. I don't know if you're as excited as I am, my dear lovely 3 viewers. I love all 3 of you. Thanks for always watching, liking and commenting my videos. Do you like the result? Would you hang that in your bedroom or in your lounge? Would you put that up in your lounge? Do they deserve a story? Do they need a story? Should they be characters for a story? A few people have been telling me so please let me know. Oh my god, I'm rambling. It's the coffee hitting. See you next time, guys. Bye.